Hey, how you doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Today we got a little video for you, a little quickie video for you. I just want to do a scale swap. A scale swap on my new Ti-Lite Kris with a serrated edge. New for 2020-21, GSM cold steel. And I'm going to do the swap because I want black handles and black back spacers instead of the dark earth scales and back spacers. This one's going to be in my drawer. It's replacing 154. It's taking 154 slot. 154 slot. I love this serrated Kris though. And you know, I had a good time with 154. It'll be back out in the future, I'm sure of it. But I decided I want to go with a little bit lighter weight one this year. And the lighter weight one's going to be this one. Alright, let's get busy. I'm just going to try to take this apart as fast as I can and put it back together as fast as I can. So let's just get busy. I'm just going to get to it. Pivot screws. T10. I'm using a T10. I use Craftsman tools. These are torque screwdrivers. This one's a T6 for the body screws. T10's for the pivot screw. Feels like this side's coming out. There we go. That's what we're on to. All these screws should be the exact same size and the same finish and everything, so I'm not really worried about getting them mixed up. Even though I'm going to keep them separate, I always keep things separate, but if you were to get these two mixed up, I think they would be perfectly fine and you wouldn't have any problems. Because the only thing really different about these two is the blades and the handle scales color. But they're both made exactly, they should be both made exactly the same. If I'm right. I have been wrong before in the past, so we'll find out here in a minute. See how well these handles should swap. These scales should swap. I think they should swap without any problems. Okay, let's go ahead and start taking them apart. Gotta take them all the way apart. Forgot about the pocket clip screws. Okay, one down. And to do this one. So sometimes by relieving the tension off the lock, it makes it a little bit easier for them to come apart. That one has a real tight lockup. Alright, there we go. All done. Now let's just clean up these parts and get ready to swap them. Now this is coming over this side. Come this side. Come this side. This is going that side. This is going that side. Okay. Clean out the stainless steel liners. These just have the bronze phosphor washer. They do not have a Teflon washer. If you want to make these operate super smooth, I recommend adding a Teflon washer to them by adding just like you would on any other cold steel. You put the Teflon washer, a thin Teflon washer against the blade. And then put the bronze phosphor washer on top of the Teflon washer against the Teflon washer in the liner. Okay, we're about ready to put this back together here. Then when you first put it together, don't tighten things down. Just put it together in case you have to move things around a little bit or whatever. Just want to get everything started. On the pivots, usually on everything with barrel screws or the pivots, usually the flats face forward. So that's a good way to remember that. All these the flats should face forward. They all have a flat on them. This is going to be a good looking knife. And this one I actually will probably carry a few times. It won't be like an EDC knife. It'll be just like every once in a while I may carry it. And then you get together with the fellas and we have a talking piece. Okay, these don't have any grooves in them. And see if the other one's the same way. Yep, grooveless. So, doesn't really matter which way they go in. Back spacer. One thing about the Ti-Lites, they're really simple. Super simple knife. A little bit of grease. A little bit more grease. A little dab of oil. A little bit too much oil there. Okay. Now I just finished putting it together. I should have my black Kris. T10. All the T6s. Remember, just tighten them down until they're tight. You don't torque them down. Okay, let's see how what we got here. Just tighten the blade till it gets right where you want it. Right center where you want it. Check it, make sure it's not loose. Bam! Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's even faster now. It's probably faster because it got looped with some grease. There it is, there. My black Kris. You know I like my black knives. Alright, let's put together the other one. Let's finish putting that one together. Put some screws in the handle here first. Remember, the flats go forward. There we go. I've been doing this for a long time, swapping out the parts like this with cold steel knives. Absolutely like to make my own personal knives, customize them the way I like them. That's why I do it. Lots of times, you know, cold steel doesn't make it exactly the way I want it to be made. So I'm just one of those kind of people too that always customizes things too that I have. Okay, let's go ahead and lube these washers up, the bronze phosphor washers. Go ahead and get this blade. A little dab of oil. Put the back spacer on. Wipe everything down. Loosen up the blade so I can get this pivot to go through. There we go. Final piece, top it off. Pivot screw. T10. Cinch it down, back it off a quarter turn. And now I got a dark earth stiletto. Bayonet blade stiletto. Okay. Right there. Oh, love it. Centers perfectly. Tuned just right. No up and down, no side to side. Doesn't wobble inside the handle. It's tuned perfectly. Absolutely love these. So this one's our first too, I think, because I don't know if there's ever been a dark earth stiletto. Now there is. You guys are seeing some first, huh? I think this might be a first too. A black handled serrated Kris stiletto. Absolutely love them. Well, there they are. There they are, people. That's my little quickie video for these. I hope you enjoyed it. Let you get one more close look before we end this video. Absolutely love it. Came out perfect. Just letting you guys know that if you want to change the cut of your handles, you can. Parts swap very easily. That's how most cold steel knives are. The majority of the cold steel knives are like that. That's my experience. And let me just show you some other ones real quick that I've swapped things with. There's my towel war. And which one did I swap the handles and the blade with? This is my serrated towel war. Because these came with black blades and green handles. And this one had a black handle and the polished blade. So I just swapped them around, just like you just saw me do right here. And also my holdouts, you know, you gotta have matching holdouts to go with your towel war. You gotta have a matching holdout to go with your towel war. And you gotta be able to carry the little ones too, right? There's little ones. Little holdout. Running out of space here. Let's make some space. And last but not least, oh, wait a minute. We're missing something here. You can see we got this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, so now we got this. Oh, we're missing another towel war. There we go. These are all my favorite towel wars and holdouts. I've been waiting for them to come in with the new towel war and the new holdout and S35VN. These are all CTS-XHP ones. And I also have the Oz 8 ones too. But these are my favorite, my creme la creme ones, the ones I like the most. I customized for myself. And I used to carry, you know, especially these, I used to carry them a lot. I carried these a lot too. And as you guys know, because you've seen these in my drawers before, so you know these have all been carried too. But these are my personal towel wars. And well, actually all my towel wars are pretty much personal. I mean, it's like, they're my favorites. The towel wars and the holdouts. I like to carry this one inside my leather vest, motorcycle vest. And I'll carry this one in my right front pocket. I like to go on long rides and into no man's lands and things like that. I always like to carry some real knives. My just in case knives. And these are the city knives. These are the ones I'd carry in the city. I'd carry them the same way. Put this inside my motorcycle vest and front right pocket. These are all serrated. These are serrated ones. Those are my towel wars. Towel wars and holdouts and Ti-Lite 6s and Recon 1s and Voyagers, Frenzies. They've been my favorites for a long time. Long time. Alright, well, peace out. Stiletto. Have a great night.